Joining me live now from Sivakasi is Manickam Tagore. He's the Congress Member of Parliament from Sivakasi. Mr. Tagore, thank you very much for being with me. We've just finished playing out for our viewers, a two-part ground report in Sivakasi. This is something we do traditionally every year just before Diwali. We've played this out 1 week before. Lots of reactions have already come in. Your reaction to India today's ground report, sir?
Thank you, Shiv, and thank you for India Today for continuing to report the ground reports from Sivakasi, which is a voiceless area. Coming to the question for you, the Sivakasi is the place where India's 95% of India's fireworks industry, fireworks supply is made through Sivakasi only.
Yes.
Sivakasi's fireworks industry is 100-year-old industry. And this industry has challenges in the past 100 years. But for the past 8 years, the challenges have become double in itself. The reason is because of the central government's attitude towards Sivakasi and the way the central government is dealing with it. One department do one extremely different thing, the other department does the extremely opposite thing. Because of that, Sivakasi has become a sandwich between the two power struggle of two departments, and Sivakasi's poor people are suffering because of that. And the reason for this is the government's attitude towards central government's attitude towards Sivakasi. Every year we are trying to impress upon the ministers who are holding the positions like industrial promotion as well as the environmental ministries. But they take completely opposite stands in the courts and outside the courts. But the BJP party as a political party speaks a different language. For it is very difficult for us now that without the central government's intervention or the support, Sivakasi is going to bleed further.
No, there is a great deal of anger at governments across the board, including the central government, over inconsistent rules that has led to this kind of distress situation for Sivakasi, sir. For instance, Mr. Tagore, the ban on barium nitrate. We found from many of the people that our reporter Akshay Nath spoke to in Sivakasi that this is potentially making the crackers that they make even more dangerous, not just to the users, but also to the environment, which is completely counter to what the whole intention of banning such chemicals is, sir.
Exactly. The main issue is about the barium nitrate.
Yeah.
Barium nitrate, there are two departments involved in it. One is the Environment Minister, one is the PESO, which is reporting to the Industrial Promotion Ministry, Industries Ministry. Both of them have a different. Those people who are in PESO are not knows it well that without barium nitrate you can't have a fireworks itself. Fireworks is one of those, barium nitrate is one of the main components of the barium nitrate for the fireworks itself. It may be a Chinese firework also, which is dominating the world market. Chinese dominate, 95% of the world market is controlled by the Chinese, and they use barium nitrate as a component. Here in India, through the Supreme Court orders, because of the government of India's double standards, particularly two ministries taking different steps, or the Environment Ministry under NEERI is taking a different step, and the Union Minister, Industrial Promotion is taking a different step, and they are working against each other, and they are not able to understand the real effect of the industry itself. Without barium nitrate, you can't have a firecracker itself. Therefore, fireworks itself. Therefore, the problem is that the government of India has to get into it and leave to the scientists to decide about it, which is must and which can't. Without it, you can't have a firecrackers itself. These kind of steps has affected Sivakasi in a very big way, yes. And it is losing its Supreme Court. The government takes the shelter of Supreme Court orders. Supreme Court has when the two parties of the government, one is the Environment Ministry under the Industrial Promotion, takes different stand, and Supreme Court goes with one stand of it. Who is responsible for it? The question is that green crackers has been suggested by NEERI, and Sivakasi has produced green crackers.
Yes.
Now green crackers were banned in the previous time. Even green crackers were banned in Delhi. Delhi today, as of now, where you are sitting, Shiv, you will see that Delhi's pollution is poor, the air quality is poor.
Yeah.
It is not because of firecrackers. Diwali has not come. But there are plenty of other reasons for Delhi's poor
Like
air
rock burning,
quality.
etc. Yeah,
But the blame will
absolutely.
be on Sivakasi. The blame will be on fireworks. The blame will be on Sivakasi's poor people who are working there. Therefore, it is completely, the government has to come to the rescue, and it has to open its eyes, stop playing politics on the lives of the people of Sivakasi.
What I can tell you for sure is that India Today will continue to report this. Manickam Tagore, thank you very much for being with India Today, taking our questions. This is something that we care about very deeply, and we will continue to report from Sivakasi and the other parts of Virudhunagar where these firecrackers are made. It's not called India's firecracker capital for no reason at all, and it is something that our viewers care about very deeply, and we will continue to bring you the real story of Sivakasi's distress.